Trolls, man! Trolls everywhere!
It's track review.
Hello, my needle drops. Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. I should just be really boring and uninterested in everything today. It's Monday. And there's some stuff on the blog that I would love for you to look at. Fashion has a new mixtape out. Grizzly City 3. Yeah. And Girl Talk just released a new album this morning. Awesome. Also, there's a blog called Lazy Eye. I officially made their awesome list for people who were particularly awesome this year. I don't know why I'm on there. Who's an idiot and has two thumbs? This guy. And there's a video of a guy who I sent a record to recently, and then he sort of made a video about that record. It's like funny. It's like link in the D-Box. And one more thing before we get into the review. Album of the week, Procedure Club's Doomed Forever. These guys are a new signee to Slumberland Records. They're a Connecticut band, and if noise pop is your thing, behold. There's some great LPs coming out this week, but I'm going to touch down on a track that has been out for a while now. It's just kind of taken me until now to realize that I should comment on it. Yeah, I've really been failing at track reviews for the past few weeks, guys, and I apologize for that. Of course, I'm talking about the new Crystal Castles single, Not in Love, featuring Cure frontman Robert Smith. This song was originally written by the 80s rock band Platinum Blonde, and I learned that through listening to this song first on their second LP. And you guys know, you've seen the review, I wasn't the biggest fan of the second album. I liked the first album more. Kill me. But what they've done here is taken their cover and covered the cover, which is pretty f***ed up. The single for this thing is out December 6th via the Fiction label. Let's give a listen to it. Crystal Castles, featuring Robert Smith. Not in Love. Well, I get more impressed with this track every single freaking time I listen to it. Obviously, I can't give Crystal Castles and Robert Smith songwriting credits on that thing, but they really have. This is one of those covers that really reinvents the entire ambience of a song. Now, I know what you're thinking, bullshit, but I'm totally serious about that. Just compare the two. Go listen to the other version. Link in the D-Box. This thing is much more electronic. It's much more chilly, much colder. Production-wise, I love the looped synths just kind of bubbling in the background as the track is building. And I love just the way the percussion sounds to the doom-ch, doom-ch. Nice timbres, nice textures. Now, of course, all that is very robotic, very calculated, but Robert Smith comes in and just adds a whole new dynamic to the track. He is just overly emotional, overly dramatic, sounds like he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Kind of what, made all of his material in The Cure so appealing. The pumping bass in the background of this thing, just such a treat, just adding a whole ton of tension to what this thing is heading toward, and that's the chorus. And the chorus is absolutely to die for. It is like an explosion of color in my brain. I just see all these neon lights just flashing before my eyes at lightning speed. It is totally 100% unstoppable rave mode. People are throwing glow sticks in your face and dancing in circles and taking E. That's what the chorus is here for me. And I think this version of the track is just such a welcome, just such an amazing contrast from the version on the album, which isn't as dynamic, doesn't have that explosion that I like here. The production is a little tinnier, not as hard-hitting, and the constant squeaky robot kind of vocoder vocals that are on that version, it's okay, it's alright. It's not offensive, it's just not my favorite thing in the world. Of course, little snippets of those robot vocals make it into this version of the song, and I like them more as kind of a counterpoint, as just a little extra sound as opposed to the featured vocals on this track. I'm feeling a decent 9 out of 10 on this thing. I'm loving the hell out of it. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Let me know in the comment box What do you think of this thing? Do you prefer this version, or this version, or this version? And does Robert Smith still have it? Do you think that him working with Crystal Castles is not just a collaboration, but kind of like an endorsement? And should I review this tomorrow? Anthony Fantano, Crystal Castles, Not in Love featuring Robert Smith, forever.